Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the final rounds of AI Showdown. We have our 4 remaining factions relying on the result of this battle to determine the remaining standings. Of course, the victor of this battle will take 3rd place. If Battania manages to win, they will get 3rd, dropping the Khuzaits down to 4th. Sturgia finishes 5th. The Asrite finish 6th. But if the Battanians lose this battle today, they will immediately drop all the way down to 6th place, allowing the Khuzaits to finish 3rd, Sturgia finish 4th, and the Asrite finish 5th. Of course, the Empire and Battania places have already been decided at 1st and 2nd, respectively. We'll see if Battania and their more defensive-oriented army will be able to handle the Khuzaits. Now, Battania have not performed all that well on the offense. They are sitting at 4... I believe 4 victories, waiting on a potential 5th. Their biggest strength are their Fions, in which they deploy most of their Fions on the defensive. We have 2 formations, 88 and 78 archers for Battania, as because their cavalry takes up a significant portion of their offensive formations. Battanian cavalry, they have mounted skirmishers as well as regular shock cavalry. However, they are not all that strong, especially compared to the Khuzait's cavalry faction. They will be severely outmatched. We do have a very poor engagement for the Battanians here. Khuzait's hiding behind this bridge in the river. It will also hamper the cavalry's effectiveness if they get caught in the water. Actually, it doesn't look like the riverbed is deep enough to slow down the cavalry. Oh, and we have Battania running their Fions over the edge, on the flank here. They're getting hit by the Khuzaits. From my point earlier before, Battania is incredibly strong on the defensive because they field all of, or at least most of their Fions into 2 flanks. And they can sit back while the enemy charges into them. But their offensive formation has to split up their Fions with cavalry. So there's less Fions on the field, less effectiveness for the Battanian offense. Now, Battania does outnumber the Khuzait infantry 2-1. They are in deeper water. I don't know if this is just a visual, if this has any gameplay impact being in deeper water. I've never really fought in the middle of a river before. It does look like infantry is split up around this bridge. Does not look like Fions are going to have a good shot. They're completely vulnerable to the Khuzaits. Over here, they are taking massive casualties, deploying roughly half of their archer potential at the start. Now, the last time Battania fought the Khuzaits, they did win. That was Battania on the defense. It was a commanding victory for the Battanians. as the Khuzaits just charge their cavalry into a constant barrage of Theon arrows. Since Battania does not have that advantage at the moment, they are going to take a heavy loss in this first round. See, Khuzait's only losing 52 to the Battanians 340. Battanians completely devastated on their first assault. Reinforcements do spawn closer to the battlefield, but the Khuzaits do have almost 200 mounted archers. They're going to get a lot of free, easy shots at this infantry center as they move closer to the field. Battanian cavalry are going to push forward. They are in deeper water here, so it is going to hamper their speed. Overall, it does look Battanian cavalry is overall slower, heavier armored horses compared to the lighter Khuzait cavalry built for speed. They're going to abandon their riverside defense. It worked out very well for them. If I was the Khuzait AI, I would continue to hold this this section of the river here, as it really hampered the Battanians' potential for an offensive strike. And it is moving their archers forward. They do have their pillbox formation set up, but again, only roughly 60 per side compared to the almost 200 that they deploy on the defense. It's not going to make up for massive losses they've already drawn so far. Infantry does outnumber Khuzaits 2-1. Now it does look like the Khuzait mounted archers have gotten pinned. They are not able to swing around. They're a little too close to the barrier. They're not able to swing around this Battanian flank here. Their AI is programmed to keep a distance from the enemy no matter what type of unit that enemy is. So even though they could race through these archers no problem, they're going to continue to try and avoid them, which does leave them as easy sitting targets for the Battanian archers. You have an engagement over here between the Khuzait and Battanian cavalry. Khuzaits do outnumber them 2-1, with Battanian cavalry not that strong in comparison. It is going to be a lopsided match in favor of the Khuzaits. The Battanians take a head-on charge. Khuzaits are immediately going to back off with their hit and run. Try and bait out the Battanian cavalry to follow them. These Khuzait mounted archers are circling unchallenged, and it does not have the cavalry to contest with them. The biggest counter to these mounted archers are their peons, but they're too busy marching forward, trying to get into formation, that they are losing unnecessary numbers. There are Battania is going to charge forward for their second engagement of the battle. Khuzait's losing a little more troops, but they are still comfortably ahead of Battania. Khuzait are going to bring in their cavalry for support, hit the infantry from the side. You may also see them turn into the Fions in the back. We do have one flank over there. Here comes the second flank of the Khuzaits. They're going to get a straight charge off. See if Fion go down. And they're going to continue and push forward into the backs of the Battanian infantry. You see Khuzaits even out the field, even though Battanian infantry had more than double the Khuzait infantry. Due to all of the archer support from the Khuzaits, the rear cavalry charges from their flanks as Battanian cavalry is nowhere to be seen on the field to support their army. Battanians lose out despite having the numbers advantage. The Darkon infantry is the only tier 5 Khuzait infantry compared to the 3 different tier 5s that Battania brings to the field. Khuzaits don't even have a heavy shock troop compared to the Battanian Foxmen that is specifically designed to break infantry. We have more Fions coming to the field. We have the veteran Foxes as well. Looks like they do have their Fox blades on their back. They also carry a one-handed axe, or maybe these are throwing axes. I don't know if that is new or not due to the troop overhaul. But overall, Battania is losing this battle in almost a mirror fashion in the way that the Khuzaits lost to the Battanians last time. Again, Khuzaits falling all the way back to the map's edge. Their reinforcements bolstering their numbers even more. 80 cavalry on both sides. Battanians, they only have 50 cavalry remaining. These cavalry flanks will be decimated. About 70 Fions as well coming to support. Say it is an uphill battle for Battania is an understatement. Here we have a massive charge from Khuzaits. Gonna push through Battania's skirmishing cav. I'm gonna hit a couple of the Fions on the side. Infantry is going to clash. We will see if the infantry busters, the veteran Foxmen, will be able to accomplish their designated job. It is very rare to see the Khuzaits have all of their infantry remaining on the field after a battle. Being a cavalry-dominant faction, they do have the least infantry troop allotments of all of the factions present in this tournament. They only have, I believe, 30% troop allocation for their infantry compared to the Battanians with, I believe, 40 or 45%. So the fact that their infantry remains on the field this late into the battle really is a testament of how the Khuzaits are able to support their army with their horses. Have cavalry just running through the peons over here. All that devastating back charge. Battanian infantry is routing. Completely broken by the combined efforts of the Khuzait infantry holding the line and the support from the cavalry hitting the flanks. Archers providing fire from behind as well. All that remain are the Battanian cavalry and their peons, but it looks like their peons are they are booking it. So with the results of this battle set in favor for Khuzait victory, Khuzait will take third place. Battania will drop all the way down to 6th. That does leave us with Sturgia and the Asrai finishing 4th and 5th respectively. So with the final battle concluded, we have our grand champion of the field battle portion of this AI tournament. It will go to the Empire, having a commanding 7 wins and only 3 losses. Followed up will be Valandia in second with their 6 wins to 4 losses. The Khuzaits will come in third at 5 wins and 5 losses. And then for our 3-way tie, guided by tiebreakers, Sturgia will take 4th place at 4 wins, 6 losses. The Asrai will come in 5th at 4 wins, 6 losses, and Battania will be 6th place with 4 wins, 6 losses. So this will conclude our field battle portion of this tournament. There is still village and siege battles to come in the future. However, I am going to take a small break from the AI Showdown series at the very least, in order to further iron out the rule sets for both village and siege battles. There are a lot that I have learned carrying out these field battles, things that I liked, things that I didn't like, that I did not change just to make things consistent throughout the entire field portion. But I'm going to make some changes for villages and sieges. I do need some more time to iron out all of the details for those battles. I do expect to resume them sometime next year after the holidays, sometime in January. And I will also be changing the pace of the upload schedule for those battles. Up until now, I initially started out putting out a field battle 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I found that it did not provide me enough time to get the quality that I desired for each of the battles. So going forward, the village and siege battles, I am going to aim for about maybe 1 upload a week for those. In the meantime, I do have other content coming soon, so do look forward to that. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.